In the words of a lot of my family, why real estate in Manteca, California? What's going on, everybody? My name is Jason Valenzuela. From the title of this video, you can tell I am a realtor in Manteca, California. I work all throughout the Central Valley, and I just wanted to introduce myself to everybody, give you a little bit of backstory on how I came to be a realtor in this area. So I am California born and raised. I was born in Hayward, California, way back in the 1980s. I lived there until I was a junior in high school when my parents moved to Brentwood, California, and stayed there for quite a while, graduated high school there, went to college for a little while out in that area, and bounced around California quite a bit, San Diego, LA, back up here. I met my wife in 2009, moved in with her shortly after, and Manteca was the place. Been here ever since 2010, and it's definitely become home to me. I can't imagine living anywhere else at this point. I really love this area and this city and the people, and really at this point can't imagine raising my family anywhere else. We love it here. Now, as people are apt to do in their 20s, I bounced around quite a bit, working a bunch of different jobs. Ended up settling in the data management field, where I worked for a company for about 12 years. It was a really good job. It was a stable job. The entire time I was there, I was not necessarily super fulfilled by the work. I was good at it, but it wasn't a passion of mine whatsoever. I always thought about giving real estate a try, but like I said, I was really comfortable where I was. The job was, for lack of a better term, easy. I got to work from home quite a bit. We had our two kids in 2013 and 2015, and I was able to spend tons and tons of time with them. So I didn't really want to rock the boat. But in 2017, the boat was rocked for me. My company laid off about a quarter of its workforce. I was given a pretty substantial severance package, which I thanked them very much for. At that point, I decided to throw my hat in the ring of real estate. I couldn't think of a better time. I had nothing but time on my hands, a little bit of money in the bank, so I decided to go for it. And in late 2017, I got my real estate license. I closed my first deal in early 2018, took a few months, but it's been full steam ahead since then. But over the years, I've developed a really deep passion for helping people find their first home, their next home, their retirement home. There are very few moments in life that stack up to handing over keys to a client. Outside of family accomplishments, the birth of my kids, my marriage to my wife, I really struggle to find anything as fulfilling as being able to help someone through one of the biggest decisions that they're ever going to make in their life. And I know that sounds super hokey, but it has become my passion. It has become the thing that I look forward to doing every single day. It was the thing that was missing all those years where I was working a steady job and bringing home a steady paycheck, and I had, free time to spend with my kids. That was all fantastic, but I never woke up in the morning psyched about what I was doing that day. I never woke up in the morning giddy that I was going to solve a problem for somebody that was going to make all the difference in their lives. And that's what I get to do as a real estate agent. And it's honestly one of the most incredible things. The money's great, obviously, when it's flowing. But to be honest, the last couple of years have been pretty bad for most real estate agents, myself included. The money's not flowing like it used to be, but I still wake up every single day excited that I may have the opportunity to help someone make one of the biggest decisions they're ever going to make one of the biggest purchases they're ever going to make, do the thing that all the statistics tell us is going to create stability, not just for them, but for their entire family and for generations to come. Home ownership is that thing that is life altering, that is generationally life altering. And while we definitely all do our jobs for the paycheck, it's how we support our families, it's how we stay alive, it's how we thrive. Not that many people are lucky enough to do something that they genuinely believe in, that they genuinely have a passion for, that they're genuinely psyched about every single day. And I've found that thing, and I want nothing more than to help as many families as humanly possible achieve the goal of home ownership, achieve selling their first house that they bought to buy a bigger and better house, and towards the end of their lives, selling that big house that housed all the kids and downsizing into something and helping them build their retirement wealth. All of those things are incredible opportunities, and I couldn't be more thankful to every single client I've had that has given me those opportunities to be a part of these gigantic decisions. And to be honest, over these past couple of years where the gravy train has stopped, I've discovered that I don't need a lot of money. I don't need, I'm not greedy for money and all the things that it gives you, but I'm greedy for fulfillment. I'm greedy for that feeling I get handing over those keys or helping a client sign those documents. No job I've ever had has ever given me that type of feeling of fulfillment. I keep coming back to that word because that's genuinely what it is. I feel fulfilled helping people. And I genuinely think that comes from my love of being of service to my neighbors. I mean, I hesitate to toot my horn too much, but one of the biggest things that I like about myself, and it's important to like things about yourself. If somebody asks for a favor, I am always game. And that's what this job has always felt like to me. Like, I become friends with my clients. I get to know them on a pretty deep level. I get to know their hopes and dreams and their fears. And the process of buying a home, sometimes it's easy, but most of the time it's tricky. It's a long process. It requires a lot of work from both me and my clients. And when we get to the end of it, the feeling of relief and accomplishment is overwhelming at times. Like I said, nothing feels better than handing over keys specifically. That is my favorite thing. Delivering an offer to someone that's going to allow them to ride off into retirement comfortably is a really close second. And then helping someone sell their starter home and upgrade to a home that better fits their family and better fits their needs. It's just an incredible feeling. It's an incredible sense of accomplishment, not just for myself, for my clients. At the end of every single transaction, the first thing that comes to mind for me is how proud I am of my clients for something that they've worked hard for their entire lives, and they did it. So all this is to say that real estate is genuinely my passion. Do what you love, money will come. But more than anything, doing what fulfills you will make it so that work is hardly even work. Making friends and building a community, not just out of clients, but out of the people that help us along the way. Title company reps, inspectors, handymen, contractors, et cetera, et cetera. The list goes on, and it's just an awesome thing to be a part of. And I can't wait to help as many people as possible. And hopefully one day I get to help you if you're watching this video. So again, my name is Jason Valenzuela. If you have any questions about the real estate market out here in the Central Valley, never hesitate to reach out. You can reach me on all my social channels down there in the description. You can call or text me anytime, 209-645-3645. And I can't wait to be of service to you.